Hey everyone, welcome back to a new Wizard101 video. Today I wanted to take a look at the member benefits because we just had double garden rewards recently and it ended on Monday, so that's over. I was able to get 2 harvests of that in for my EMPs because the EMPs grow pretty fast. So I got 2 harvests of that. I'm good on snacks for a while now. And it got me thinking about member benefits, and some of them I kind of forget about because they only last like a couple days and then that's it, and you forget that they're even happening. Sometimes I was too busy to even pay attention and take advantage of any of these member benefits, but I mean, they've been happening all the time. They've seemed to have upped the amount of times that they do member benefits because there's so many of them now. If I am correct, then I think there's 8 total member benefits now. And what I want to do in this video is go through and rank them from the worst ones to the best ones so that you guys can kind of know, in my opinion, which ones I think are the best and kind of how you could take advantage of those during that small window of time when those benefits are in the game. So we just had Double Garden, and you guys, if you guys have seen my other videos or heard me talk about it, you probably know my opinion of Double Garden, but we're going to start from the other side. We're going to start from the worst and move our way up to the best in terms of these member benefits. So let me pull up my list here. So here we go. There are 8 total, and we're going to start with number 8 on the list here, which is what I consider to be the worst member benefit, and one that I feel like not that many people are really going to even care about, one that I only cared about one time, and that is double Monstrology XP and double Monstrology Animus. This is one where it's Monstrology. This is a concept in the game that I only really cared about in the beginning, like the first couple weeks when this came out, and then I didn't care anymore. This is more of a housing thing for people that want to get the house guests. You can farm the Animus and get house guests for it. To be honest, I only did it on my storm because I wanted the badges for it. There is some Monstrology badges. See, I didn't even know where the Monstrology tome was. I haven't done any Monstrology all my life because there's no reason to. I have no reason to do it. I did it on my storm a little bit, but after that, I didn't care. So double Monstrology XP, I'm sure there are some people in the game that care about this, but I just feel like the vast majority of players do not care about double Monstrology XP. So that's why I have it at number 8 here. And if I ever see that again, like this member benefit come around, I feel like I'm just going to be like, okay, whatever, you know. I'm waiting for the next one. So that's Monstrology. Monstrology in general just is something that I'm just never going to touch again. There's no reason for me to. Select few people might care about it, but yeah, I feel like it's just one of those that you see it and you're like, dang, I wish they would have picked a different member benefit for this weekend. So that's number 8. Number 7, this one is also a concept in the game that I really haven't cared that much about, and I'll tell you guys why. But number 7 is more daily assignment rewards. So I think it's double rewards if I'm not mistaken, but daily assignments are also a thing in this game that I've only done very briefly because I don't know, I just don't feel like it's worth it for me to go in every day and defeat certain things or go to certain areas in the game. It just kind of gets boring, and the rewards are okay. They're not that good, and you get like what, maximum of 25 crowns for doing it, and you get a random item from the calendar once you complete like 5 days in a row or something like that. But overall, I just feel like daily assignments aren't something I'm going to be actually doing daily. I don't really care that much about it. The only reason that I did daily assignments in the past was to get the quest, because I wanted to show you guys the quest, just because I feel like not that many people do daily assignments, and I just wanted to show that in a video. But other than that, daily assignments, I've never done it. If you do the daily assignments every single day, hey, I applaud you for doing that. You probably have, over time, gotten a lot of crowns from it, because you can't get crowns, you can't get arena tickets, but it's just something that is not for me. I'm not really going to be doing that every day. So I feel like for a lot of people, this member benefit isn't that good. So maybe you'll do it, maybe you won't. But for me, I'm putting it number 7. Number 6, I have the second chance chest. The next one, number 6, I have the extra roll on the second chance chest for all dungeons in the game. This one is, people were confused about this one, and I kind of was in the beginning too. But what this member benefit is you get a free roll on any chest in the game. So any separate chest, you get another well, you basically get your first roll free. That's what it is. And so if I was on this character right now and the member benefit was going, I could head over to Jade Oni, and since does Jade Oni have a chest? I think it actually maybe doesn't. Well, okay, bad example. But if there was a boss that had a chest, that first roll of it, Lore Master for example, you would be able to do for free. So you might as well take advantage of it, right? You can go in Darkmoor, do it for free. You can go into Morganth, get the free roll. And then after that, you have to pay the normal price, and it goes up from there. But every first roll is free, and you can do this every day. So I feel like people didn't really realize that. If you're in a dungeon that has multiple chests, you can roll for free on each of those. So that's also something. I feel like this one is alright, and some people will be able to actually make use of it. For me, I didn't really get anything special from it. I think the best options to farm are going to be Morganth, that free roll, because Morganth, the chest, I feel like is actually good. Darkmoor, super good. And then any other dungeon that has really good gear that people are going to be using the second chance chest, it's probably going to be useful for you. So, I don't know. I haven't really taken full advantage of this ever, but I don't really need that much stuff in terms of gear or anything like that. So, not too worried. But I have this one at number 6 because I feel like it's not the best member benefit, but it has some useful features to it, and I feel like people will actually use it when it comes out. But still, number 6, not insane. Number 5, I've got the Zero Energy Fishing. And the reason I have this one up above like second chance and all that stuff is because this one for me, keep in mind that this list is my own opinion, Zero Energy Fishing is actually pretty good. The first time this ever came out, I took full advantage and went and fished so much for code wands in Elephant Graveyard to see how many I could get, because that was just something that I wanted to, one, catch a lot of fish to get the badge, which I have right now, the fishing badge. I wanted to catch 4,000 fish to get the what is it? I forget not drop the bass Bassmaster. I wanted to get that badge, and I ended up getting it. But I also wanted to see if I can get code wands, see if I can get, you can get gold, you can get bundle stuff if you go to the right places. So I feel like it's pretty good. This is actually a pretty good member benefit, and you can fish as much as you want, catch as many fish as you want, and there's no penalty. There's no energy cost. You can be in whatever gear you want and fish. I feel like that one's pretty good, but still number 5 is kind of in the middle there. So not the best, but also not the worst. Number 4, free training point buyback. Training points are actually pretty expensive to buy back, so this is a good one for people that messed up on their training points. On my life right now, I've actually used a lot of my training points, and I have 6 left. That's a decent amount, but if I wanted to train in something else, I would probably have to buy my points back, because I'm guessing I spent it on some dumb stuff earlier. And if you have that, if you accidentally buy something with a training point that you don't mean to, the only way to get that training point back is to do this. And that involves spending crowns, unless it's during the member benefit. So I feel like this one's pretty good. I've used it one time, I remember. And I think it was, I don't remember what character it was. It might have been my life. I don't remember. But when you do that, keep in mind you have to go back to every single like trainer and get those spells back. Otherwise, you won't have anything except like the main spells that you learn. So anything you bought with the training point, you have to go back and get those spells. It takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it if you want to get the right ones, if you messed up. So what I do is I go to get Faint, up to Faint from Death. I've gotten the balance school stuff, the blade, and the traps from that. So, and some dispels if you want that for PvP. I mean, it's up to you, but definitely a good one because you're saving a lot of crowns. So number 4 for training point buyback. Number 3, this one I haven't actually been able to use it at all in the game because it's only been out one time, I think, and that is unlimited crafting and double reagents. This one I have at number 3 because I feel like that's really good. Double reagents, especially, you can go and farm any boss that drops good reagents and get double the rewards of whatever you get. You could get double amber if you farm Cronus, if you farm Gladiator, all that stuff, and you could go around and see this Black Lotus right here. You can get double reagents if you grab this thing. I would get 2 Black Lotus instead of 1. So I feel like that's pretty good. This is especially good if you're going for the revered weapons. And unfortunately, when this came out, I wasn't able to make a video on it because I was moving. I was moving in the exact process of moving during the time when this during that weekend when it came out. I think it was a weekend, and it wasn't able to do it at all. So next time that comes around, I will make a video on it and show you guys some good stuff to farm for it, to be able to actually get a lot out of double reagents. But Amber's good to go for. The reagents for the revered weapons like Squid Ink and the Ether Ore, all that stuff, go for that. This one I feel like is pretty good. I have it number 3. And you also get unlimited crafting. You can craft as much stuff as you want without having a timer. Even though there's so many timers for crafting. Look at this. These are all crafting timers. That's insane. I always wondered. We have so many crafting timers. Are we ever going to get another one for hatching for pets? I don't know. I kind of want 2. I would love to have 2 of these. But who knows if they'll ever do that. Probably not. But something I would like to see. So there we go. That is double reagents and unlimited crafting. Super good member benefit. And I'm excited to see that one come around again. Number 2, it comes down to 2 that people love. I mean, everyone knows these 2. And my top 2 are going to be double pet XP at number 2 and number 1 double garden. Everyone knew that number 1, if you've seen my videos, was double garden because I've already talked about it enough. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but double pet XP is also really good because I feel like if there's 2 that people are waiting on all the time for Wizard to tweet out that this member benefit is happening, it's double garden and double pet XP. Double pet XP is awesome because you're saving so many snacks when you're training these pets. You can give your pet a fancy yogurt and it's getting 100 experience every single time. It takes 2 snacks to get to adult and 4 snacks to get to, actually no, 2 snacks to get to teen, 4 snacks to get to adult, maybe 5, something like that with mega snacks. It's really good. Even normal snacks, not even mega, are still good now because it's double the experience. It's insane. So if there's a time to train, it's during that. So I love double pet XP. It seems like they're doing it fairly often, and take advantage of that one. That's one of the best ones. I'm super excited when I see it because if there's a pet I want to go for, then that's a great time to do it. So double pet XP is awesome. Double garden, everyone knows double garden is awesome, and personally it's my favorite because of all the stuff you get from it. You get double rewards for every harvest, even the intermediate harvest, the regular harvest before elder. You still get double. You get double everything. So it's great. And I was able to harvest twice from that just this past member benefit when it was up on the weekend. And it ended on Monday. I was able to harvest 2 times and get all that. Let's see how many snacks I have right now. It destroys my bank. It gives me so much gold. And that's why I have it at the number 1 spot there. Oh, I just skipped snacks. So let's just do a little quick overview of where I'm at in terms of snacks. 195 on Captain Cantaloupe. Just from that. Cherry tomato, I have 500 of them. And let's look at fancy yogurt quick. There's fancy yogurt. 151. Fancy yogurt. Those give 50 XP each. With double pet XP, that's over 100. So that's great. Golden wheat bread, I've got a lot too. So I got a lot of snacks from that. And I'm sure there's people out there that have 999 of mega snacks because they've got so many gardens and they use double gardening, the double garden rewards and get a ton. So those are my list of the 8 member benefits that are out there. And now you guys, if you didn't know, you know what to look for. And maybe you got some tips on how to use them. I'm excited to see the double reagents soon because that's one I want to make a video on and kind of run around and collect some reagents and show how easy it is to get certain things, especially for the revered weapons. I feel like that would be a good one to run around and take a look at. So that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just my opinion on the member benefits and what I think of all of them. So if you enjoyed it, if it was helpful for you, leave a like on it, subscribe for more wizard videos in the future, and I'll see you guys next time.